to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today I have a very special video which is how to style trench coats for spring. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are new to my channel today, then I am Anna and I post fashion styling videos every single week, mostly on Mondays and also on Fridays on 7 p.m. So if you do not want to miss any of my upcoming uploads, then make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. And if you generally enjoy fashion and outfit inspiration, make sure that you definitely also follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post new outfits every single day. Alright, let's head into it. I've got a lovely collection of trench coats right here. We have lots of different styles that I'm going to get you through. We have everything from the classic neutral ones to the more lighter ones, chillier ones, and also the fun pink ones. So I hope you enjoy this. I think it's safe to say that a trench coat goes with pretty much anything, probably with 90% of what you already have in your closet, but there are a few key points of how to build an outfit around a trench coat so that everything looks nice and cohesive. So I have pointed out those key figures and I'm going to talk you through all of them. So first of all, I would like to talk about patterns, not the patterns of the trench coats, but on the pieces that we wear with the trench coats. As you can see, I've kept all of my trench coats in a block color. And I find that especially during autumn, we see a lot of inspiration for how to style trench coats that are with like animal prints or striped shirts. Now, if you know me, then that is not my style at all. I do have one pair of jeans with an animal print. I'll show that to you. So there are these white jeans with this snake print. It's black and white and I really do like them, especially for autumn, like with the chunky knit and a trench coat. I feel like that looks absolutely chic. Some trainers, the trench coat, it's a perfect outfit. Also, the leopard print is quite popular when pairing it with trench coats. Because of the beige and brown combination, it looks very chic and elegant. But how do we transition a style like this into something that is more appropriate for spring? For spring, you could of course replace the animal print with something more appropriate, for example, florals. Florals are a great way of adding some pattern and texture to your outfit and then topping it off with a block colored trench coat. Also, the skirt that I'm wearing right now, for example, it does have some patterns to it. It's like this white, beigey, grey and pink check, which of course would go perfectly with a cream or a pink trench coat. So these are definitely ways you can inject it into your wardrobe. I have a couple more examples right here. I have this skirt from In Other Stories, which has this like check print as well, and it is in pastel colors, which of course makes this whole thing a bit more spring appropriate. So you could definitely try to get some of the points that we know from autumn and winter season and inject it into spring. Same goes for this one. This is another very lovely example from Zara. This is a play suit, it's tweed, and again we have a very light color scheme in here. We have this gorgeous like check print pattern, and again this would look great with anything block colored on top. So this is my tip number one. You could of course do the classic jeans and striped t-shirt or striped jumper combo. I'm going to insert a clip of me doing that, but that is not what I typically do. So yeah, you could of course do that if you want to go for the very classic trench coat look. If you want to spice it up more, just replace the boring stripes with pink stripes, for example, and you have something more girly and feminine. So the second topic that I would like to talk about is textures. This is really similar to the patterns actually, but you do want something that just adds a bit to the look. And for example, in spring, this could be crochet. Crochet is a beautiful way of adding some more texture and depth to your outfit. For example, a crochet shirt with some jeans or a simple skirt and then topped up with a trench coat, some trainers or some sandals would make a perfect outfit. Of course, there are many ways of how crochet can come into your wardrobe. Here I have an all crochet dress. This again would look great with one of the more colorful trench coats and definitely something that is a bit more voluminous. So if you have something like this, which is a more loosely, less fitted trench coat, you could definitely pair this with a nice little dress, just because it does add to the silhouette and the overall style. Same goes for this one right here, which is a cream colored one. This is also more loosely fitted. These types of trench coats would go perfectly with dresses, or if you go out in the evening and you want a little bit of a nicer look, but you want something that also keeps your legs warmer and covers you up a bit, then a trench coat in this kind of silhouette is perfect for you. And of course you can play with the colors. It's spring, have fun. Add a blue dress with it, add a white dress with something like this. But generally loosely fitted trench coats like these would go perfectly with dresses, but also if you do want to go for a very slouchy look, then you could of course pair this with some jeans, and you can get a very chic and effortless look and something that is just very comfortable to wear. Of course, textures don't always have to be crochet. They could also be pleated, or in my case just poofed with lots of ruffles and a bow. Again, adding texture, adding depth to the outfit, because a trench coat is obviously a quite established style that is very simple and easy for the eye to understand what is going on. So you do want to add some depth. Or the shirt that I'm wearing right now that just has a lot going on in its texture, so you add again to the outfit with some patterned bottoms. That's like actually a very good outfit to pair with a trench coat. So yeah, so another thing that can really come in handy when you pair a trench coat is monochrome. Monochrome everything. You could go for an all white look, you could go for an all beige look, maybe not an all pink look, except you really wanted to. But you could of course go for something like this, which again is the cream colored trench coat, or the very classic Burberry style beige trench coat, and you could pair this with an all beige outfit, an all cream outfit, or white outfit. And what you create by doing that is just a very long, sleek lined silhouette. Everything looks cohesive and put together, and this is how you can actually achieve a more expensive looking look. I don't think it's all about looking wealthy or rich, but it definitely adds to the look. So if you want that, you could definitely do that, and then add some like statements with a pair of sunglasses, for example, that just add a bit more contrast to the look. But if you do that, you can definitely go head to toe with the top, the bottom, the shoes that you're wearing, and of course the trench coat in a matching color on top. Now, a thing that is probably a bit more common is to add to the look with accessories. So if I take this one step further, I would, for example, go with this beige colored trench coat. This is a very like classic silhouette. This is very much inspired by the Burberry trench coats. And the very classy way of pairing this for me would be to pair it with a monochrome look, maybe something all white underneath, and then I would add to it and match it with my accessories. So in this case, I would maybe reach for a brown bag or a beige bag, whatever comes closest to the color of your trench coat, and then add to it again with a belt to kind of tie the look together and to create a cohesive look. Same goes for my shoes. I would like to pair this with some brown shoes. I will talk about which shoes to pair with trench coats in a second. But this is a way of how you could just add a depth to the outfit. For example, add a beige bag with it and some beige shoes, and again you have this like very sleek lined silhouette that ties together because of the color scheme. So that is something you should definitely keep in mind when pairing trench coats. I feel like there's a trench coat for every single occasion, and we just sometimes need to be reminded of how to pair them in the easiest way. So let's talk about the shoes that we can wear with trench coats. There again are many ways you could style a trench coat, because there's a trench coat for every occasion. So what I said in the beginning was choose a trench coat like this, which is more loosely fitted. This is a pink one from a Selfridge. You can always add a twist to the trend or to the classic piece. You don't have to go for the classic trench coat. Go for something more fun like this, and then pair it with a lovely little dress. Now, we already have quite a dressy look, so what we would add to that are some heels. Heels are a great way to pair a trench coat. First of all, because if you have a long trench coat like this, it kind of cuts off at your leg. So what you want to do is add a heel to lift you up, elongate the leg, and create a more sleek like look. I feel like trench coats are always a piece of clothing that will add chicness to your outfit. So of course, adding to that with some heels is only going to come in favor for you. I love to wear trench coats because they are so classy. So for the footwear, I would try to go for something very classy as well. The most classy shoes I can think of are some nude patent leather heels like these. They have a pointy toe, a low heel. They are so easy to wear. You could wear this, for example, with the dresses, but also with jeans. Pair these with some white jeans and a nice top, and then add a lovely little trench coat on top. Put a nice bag with it, and you have a gorgeous outfit that is going to work day but also night times. They're easy to transform. These kind of shoes and these kind of jackets can be worn day and night time. So I think that's a great place to start investing your money in. If we go more for a daytime look, then I think loafers are perfect to wear with trench coats. They just add to the Parisian chic vibe of it. You could add this again with a striped jumper and some jeans, and this would even still look chic. So what you can take away from this is that you can just go and grab your oldest pair of jeans, your oldest jumper, pop a nice pair of loafers with them, to add a trench coat, and you have a super chic, timeless outfit. If you are the type of girl who prefers heels, then of course some heeled ankle boots are also a very nice option to pair with your trench coats. Depending on whether or not you want heels or not, there are always ways you could style a trench coat. And then of course I can't miss trainers. Trainers are classic. Trainers are very much in style, and I find if you go for a wide style of trainer, they can look chic as well, and they can add to that like effortless chic look. For example, the white trainers I have right here, pair this with some jeans and a nice jumper, add a trench coat, some sunglasses, and you have just a very chic look that looks effortless, that looks like you're just dashing out of the house to run errands. This could be a very nice look for that. You could walk around in Paris like that and no one would think you don't have style. So of course you could add something very comfortable to your trench coat as well. But you do want to make sure everything adds to like a classy, chic look, so that you could just tie everything together. Another thing that I really like to do is to pair it with some knee-high boots, especially like the shorter trench coats that I have. For example, this one, or also the lighter one from Zara, I'll show that to you in a second. They're a bit shorter, so I feel like they go perfectly with skirts. And by pairing this with the boots, you just have a bit of like exposed that looks really nice. And I actually very much prefer doing that with shorter trench coats than compared to the longer ones. I really like to, you know, go for heels with the longer trench coats, or even trainers if I want to go for a super slouchy look. But yeah, that's how I would style them. Now, in total, what I can say is there are many types of trench coats. So what I quickly want to go through is the types of styles you can get and how to dress them. I think I've talked a lot about the pink one and also the cream one because they're both like loose fitted, easy to style. Again, I'll insert some clips, but you know, they're easy to wear on like dressy occasion, but also for like super casual occasions as well. If you want the good old all-rounder, then of course the one that I've already got out of this hanger quite a couple of times is this one. You could of course also, which is what I like to do, is go for something lighter, especially during spring. I think a light trench coat just adds to the overall look. This would again look great with white, but also if you like darker colors, and if you like to wear darker colors, you can add a very nice contrast by going for a lighter colored jacket. And especially during spring, I think this is quite a good thing to do because this type of beige can look quite autumnal quickly. For example, I would never pair this with what I'm wearing right now, but I would go for a trench coat like this to just add to the spring look of it. And I would even go for some trainers to dress it down, make it more casual. And then I think that's a perfect chic spring look to wear, and it's very me, I would say. If you are more on the countryside of things, then this is probably a great option for you. This is a trench coat from Wallygox. It's wax material, so it is super weather resistant. And if you live in the countryside and you like to go for dog walks, or generally, you know, just live in the countryside, and I feel like these trench coats will be your best friends because they are wax jackets. They are so easy to take care of. They are very resistant, very versatile as well, and also very long lasting. So these, for example, could also double as rain jackets. And yeah, this one I would probably just wear with some hiking boots, with leggings and a jumper, something to cover me up. Also, you know, in spring these could be very nice if you just like to go for long walks. Then I think something like this could be perfect, and it's going to take you through every season and every weather, I promise you. And then last but not least, I did want to throw this one in as well, just to show you of how many styles of trench coats are actually out there. And this, I would say, is more like a wrap style kind of coat, and it's woolen, so this is definitely more of an autumn style for me. But these also come in like suede materials. I'm still on the lookout for the perfect one. But Zara always does this type of trench coat with this like wrap style in suede, which is beautiful for spring. You could also get sleeveless ones. I'll try to insert some pictures that look great with like dresses or with like something long sleeve underneath, just to add again texture, dimension to your outfit. And I feel like for spring, a sleeveless jacket is really a very fashionable thing to have. So I think this covered like the general idea that I have of how to style trench coats. Let me know if you found this helpful. I do have a lot of thoughts on trench coats in my head, and I just hope I could portray them to you in a structured way. It's been quite a while that I did one of my how to style videos, but I do have to say I quite enjoy them. They're always a bit of a hassle for me because obviously I have to narrow everything down to certain categories. But let me know if you would like me to continue my how to style series, and if so, which topic or which piece of clothing you never know how to style or you would like some tips on, and I'd be happy to do a video about that. If you stayed all the way till the end, then I'll say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!